I took welding classes in roughly like midway of my sophomore semester when I decided I wanted extra credits. So, in order to get extra credits, I decided to do dual enrollment classes. And they have plenty of options that you could choose from, like which different classes you wanted to be in. But the class I chose to be in was welding class. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have never been in any sort of industrial field of work, so I was not really expecting this class to go all that well, because again, it's welding, and I had no idea on how to weld or anything like that. But then, like, I started getting the hang of things in like the first 2 weeks of welding class. In the first week, we was mostly doing book work and stuff, and just learning about the basic safeties of welding. And then in the second week, we were already in the lab. Our instructor told us that this class was going to go by very quickly, and he was not lying. We were ahead of everybody else in terms of our career pathway, because everybody else was just starting in their, classes or whatever, but we're over here already in the lab. So he then teaches us about welding and what it is and stuff, and how it applies in everyday life. And turns out there's a lot of things that's welded together now that I think about it. Like, I didn't think that welding really contributed that much until after I got done taking my welding classes, and I started noticing how many things were actually welded together. I don't know what else I thought, I don't know what else I thought put things together magically, but I did not think it was welding. So, with welding, I was surprisingly really good at welding. Like, not in the sense where, I could weld a whole car together, but in the sense where I could make a decent straight weld. And we had practice, straight welds, bead welds, and other types of welds and stuff like that. And I love welding, actually. I did not expect me to enjoy welding at all, but it was actually pretty fun. And it was probably one of the most labor taxing things I ever did, because imagine just getting done with a test at school just for you to go to another school to weld for 2 hours straight. The dynamic was kind of crazy. So then, after a while of me getting the hang of things, I started to actually, fall in love with it. And then we started oxy-fuel cutting. It was like welding in the sense of having precision, but I didn't really like it as much. I wasn't bad, but it was I just didn't enjoy doing it. It was very hot 90% of the time, and since I was welding in the summer, that only made it worse, because I would just be drowning in my sweat under that welding hood, bro. And I couldn't even see anything half of the time when I was doing it. So again, it only really made it worse. So one of the few things about welding is that you are exposed to a lot of things, which is why I say the dynamic between school and welding was actually crazy. Because with welding, you will be exposed to temperatures of 5,000 degrees Celsius, enough to burn your flesh right off the bone And y'all, welding is pretty cool. I would definitely do it again. I had got my certificate or whatever. And yeah, guys, my collar's blue and my neck is red.